All right, so the first senior I have to talk about is Emily Hilt. She is a multiple school record holder for us. Just to name a few, she's tied for high jump, the 60 hurdles, the 55 hurdles, the 100 hurdles, the pent, the hep, and she's ranked in the top 10 in our school history and a bunch of other events on top of that. So she was really close to making it to nationals this past year, and I have no doubt in my mind that she would have made it to nationals this outdoor season if it had had the chance to occur. The really neat thing about Emily, though, is not just all of her awards, accolades, and everything like that. It's really her character. It's how hard she decided to work. A lot of people don't know this, but she goes through pain almost every day at practice. She has some back issues from when she was younger, and it is really hard for her to be able to do the things that she does. On top of that, she's a nursing major, so I think that it speaks volumes about her character and her ability to manage her time, her effort. And on top of everything else, she was also a team captain. She was also really good about holding everyone else accountable and raising their standards along with her own.
Cat fans, let's hear it for record setter from Delaware, Ohio, Emily Hilt.
The next senior I have to talk about is Cassie Lee. Cassie was a thrower for us. She actually broke our school record this past year in weight throw and was in top 30 in women's shot put in the nation. She worked her butt off this year. She had a crazy improvement in her shot comparatively just from 1 year ago. I think it was something like over 2 meters or just around that amount. So amazing improvement. And I really think that her drive and her work ethic is really what drove her to be able to do that. On top of that, she was also very good at calling people out when they needed to be called out. And I think that is also what made her a fantastic team leader. She was also a nursing major. She also had a lot on her plate, and she always made time to be the best, not just athlete, but also teammate that she could be.
Clap it up for record setter and Piqua, Ohio native, Cassie Lee.
The next senior I'm going to talk about is Taylor Vaughn, who we affectionately call Minivan. Taylor is a team captain for us, and she was a national qualifier her sophomore year in triple jump. We actually realized this past year that she actually had a torn patella tendon, so she actually just had surgery, so she was not able to compete most of the season. The really cool thing about Minivan, that really could have just been it for a lot of kids. They would have just walked away from the team, enjoyed their senior year. Cool thing about her is that she kept being a part of the team. She kept being a teammate, knowing that she was not going to get the opportunity that she really deserved. But apart from her ability to be a hell of an athlete, she is a great person, a great teammate, and a surprisingly really good baker.
Let's hear it for this senior from Grove City, Ohio, Taylor Monaghan.
The last senior I'm going to talk about today is Olivia Quinta, or who we also like to call Q. She actually was not able to finish out the season in the traditional sense, just had to figure out a couple other things outside of track. But one thing that I really appreciate about her, obviously she was a great athlete for us and she contributed a lot athletically, but even when she did take a step back away from the team, she still continued to be a really good teammate. She still encouraged the younger kids and her teammates to really get the most out of their experience that they could. And I think that speaks volumes about a person's intentions, character, and ability to be a team player, even if you don't necessarily get your name on things.
3 cheers for Fort Laramie, Ohio native, senior Olivia Quinta.
Just to speak about all the seniors as a collective whole, wow, they've grown up a lot since their freshman year. It's really funny how the tables can kind of turn a little bit and you all of a sudden become a little bit more you become a lot more adult as you go on, with still not losing a lot of the goofiness. And that's something I really appreciated about this group. They learned how to work really hard, be responsible, manage their time a lot, but they never lost their sense of being goofballs.